Sawadia ban Yahawada ban Yashala.
Sawadia ban Yahawada ban Yashala.
Yahaba Shem Yashavakta.
Yahaba Shem Yashavakta. Yeah, but I hold on, quite a one.
La Yashala.
La Yashala. All right. Now with that, Amadium, Sar, which means to turn. Let me get over here. Pamahakwadam, which means to face towards Jerusalem. And we're going to start with the Lord's Prayer in the last one, Kodash.
Abanawa,
Abanaw,
Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Walathwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Latan Lanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak Nawa, Kabawat Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawat Yanawa, Wala, Taba'ah Nawa, Panasaya One, Abal, Hawashai Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwat, Wahala, Wataparat, La Walamyam, Aman.
And now the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
This is a Hakak prayer in Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Babakashah, Latan Lanawa, Hakak, Hakak, Lorapa'ah, Kalmalakala, Makal Madawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarium, Hakak, Lahakwium, Mahathium, it's like Hakak, our Karwath, Hatama'ala, Lagarashan, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Wada Aman.
Now we got the power prayer in English. Lord, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahushai. Thank you, so be it.
There's a blessed Israel prayer in Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Barak Lanawa, Wa Yashra Allah, Wahab Bayasaparium, Barak, Ba'ashem Yahushai, the Wada Aman.
And what we said was, Lord, in the name of Yahushai, bless us and Israel and the school in the name of Yahushai. Thank you, so be it.
This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Aisha, Ayanya, Aharium, Ma'ayan, Yabah, Azaria, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'arataza, Aliyatan, Lamawat, Wagalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala, Yashun, Shawamar, Yashra'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a Yakaka, Wayarak, Bala Salaka, Bala Yala'a, Yahweh, Shamarka, Makau Rai, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaatka, Waba'aka, Ma'ata, Wa'id I Slakim, Wa'id I Walam.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
Lift up mine eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
Whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth
He
thee
that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yashar'Allah
he that keepeth Yasha'Allah
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh
Yahweh is thy shade
Yahweh is thy shade
upon thy right hand.
upon the right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time
From
forth
this time forth
and even
and
forevermore.
even forevermore. This is the Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Select. Alahayim, Al Damayalaka, Al Dakarash, Wa Al Dashakwat, Kayahana, Awabyaka, Yah, select it. Yahama Awan, Wa Ama, select it. Wa Ma Shana Yaka, Nasha'a Wa, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Ya Ira, select it. Ya Ira Yamwa, Sawad, Wa Ya Tha, Ya I Tazawa, Al Taza Panyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wana Kayariyam, Magao, it's like a Magauya, Wala, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'Allah, Iwad, Kaya, now wa I tazawa, Lab, Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Baryathwa, so like a Baryath, Ya Karathwa, Ahalya, Adawam, Wa Yashma, so like a Wa Yashma Ma'alyam, Maba'aba, Wa Hagarium, Gabal, Wa Imawan, Wa Imalak, Palashath, I'm Yashabia, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zara Y, Laban Ya Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadian, Kasaya Sarah, Kayabian, Banakal, Kayashwan,
Yashwan,
Na Shamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba Ayan Dara'a,
Ayanda Ara,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
Damam,
Daman,
La Adama,
La Adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nadayab Ma Wa,
Nadaya Mawa,
Kai Arab,
Kaira,
Waka Kazaba,
Wakazaaba,
Oslakia, Waka Zaaba,
Wakazaaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazaba,
Wakatazalmanai,
Wakazamanai,
Kal Nasaya Kamwa,
Kaunasai Kamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Na Yashra,
Yerusha,
Na Yashra, Slakia, that's a tongue twister. Na Ya Rasha,
Yerusha,
La Nawa,
Lanawa,
Ath,
Ad,
Na Awath,
Naawat,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
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 Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagalgala,
Kagalgala,
Kakash,
Kakwash,
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 Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Rauka,
Rauka,
Kaash,
Kaash,
Ta Ba'ira,
Tabaira,
Ya'ira,
Yaira,
Wakalahab, Salakia, Wakalahaba,
Wakalahaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Tantaradakma,
Tantaradakma,
Basar Ra'aka,
Basairaka,
Wa Basa Wapathka,
Wabasawa Pathka,
Thabaha Salakia, Thabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwalawan,
Polawan,
Waya Bakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahawa,
Wayabahalwa,
Adyaid,
Aga'ai,
Wayakar Slakia, Wayakar Parwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Waya Abadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Waya Da'aiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Aya,
Atha,
Atha,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labarka,
Labarka,
Al Yawan,
Al-Yawan,
I'd call Slakia, I'd call
Akal,
a call, Arataza.
Ha'arataza. All right, Psalm chapter 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence,
Keep not thou silence,
O
O
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a
thy
tumult,
enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate
and
thee
they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted
and consulted
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden ones.
They have
They
said,
have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a
from
nation,
being a nation.
to the name Yasha
That
Allah
the name of Yasha Allah
may be no more in
may
remembrance.
be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee,
are confederate against thee.
the tabernacles of
The
Edom,
tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the
and the
Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and
and
Amalek,
Amalek,
the
the
Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of
with
Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also was joined with them.
Ashur also was joined with them.
They have hope in the children of
They have
Lot.
hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the
as
Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
at the
Kisan,
brook of Kasan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their nobles
like Oreb
like Oreb
and like Zeeb.
and like Zeeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as
all
Zabah
their princes as Zabah
and as Zalmunna,
and as Zalmunna,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to
Let
ourselves
us take to ourselves
the houses of God in
the
possession.
houses of God into possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth they wood,
as the fire burneth they wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. This is the blessings prayer in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shai, wa Mayaka Allah, wa Alahayim, Matazab Ya'ah, Alawap Yahana, Ha Alawapyam, Ha Saranyam, Ha Kwataza Yanyam, Ha Kayalyam, wa Ha Aquathian, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, the Waraman.
Bless his prayer in English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh.
and Yahweh Shai,
And Yahushai,
and Michael,
And Michael.
and the angels,
the angels,
commanding General Yohana,
commanding General Yohana,
the generals,
the generals,
the captains,
the captains,
the officers,
officers,
the troopers,
the troopers,
and the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh
in
Shai,
the name of Yahushai,
thank you, so be it.
thank you, so be it.
All right, with that, Sar, go ahead and have a seat. Go ahead and get the door open. With that, Yeshavi. Shalom, one Christ. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatam. Yahweh Shema Atam Ba'Shem Yahushai. This is the Isupk. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. And we're here to teach. Hey, Yakal, can you tilt the camera? It's a little bit crooked. It looks like it is. And we've been teaching the truth of the Bible since 1969 that Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians are the real Israelites according to the scriptures. There was, of course, a Sabbath service. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pick up where we left off last time. Today, let's see what we got today. I just had it. Today is August 16th. So we'll be starting in Leviticus chapter 7 and verse 13. We'll be reading all the way through to Leviticus chapter 8, verse 23. Go ahead and read. Go ahead and read about 21 verses. Leviticus chapter 7, verse 13.
In the Hebrew, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 7, verse 13. Allah, Kala, Lakam, Kamataza, Yakwa, Rayab, Kwara, Banawa, Al, Zabak, Thawadath, Shala, Mayawa. Verse 14. Waha, Kwara, Yab, Manawa, Ikad, Makal, Kwara, Ban, Thara, Wama, La Yahweh, La Kahan, Hazarak, Ath, Dam, Hasha, Lamayam, Lawa, Yahaya. Verse 15. Wabashar, Zabak, Thawadath, Shala Mayawa, Bayawam, Kwara Banawa, Ya'akal, La'a, Yanayak, Manawa, Id, Bakwar, Verse 16. Wa'am, Nadar, Awa, Nadaba, Zabak, Quara, Banawa, Bayawam, Hakwa, Raya, Bawa, Ath, Zaba, Kawa, Ya'akal, Wama, Makarath, Waha, Nawathar, Manawa, Ya'akal. Verse 17. Waha, Nawathar, Mabashar, Hazabak, Bayawam, Hasha, Layash, Bayash, Yasharap. Verse 18. Wa'am, Ha'akal, Ya'akal, Mabashar, Zabak, Shala, Mayawa, Bayawam, Hasha, Layash, La'a, Yara, Tazah, Hama, Kwa, Rayab,
I'm going to read through verse 33.
Atawa, La'a, Yakashab, Lawa, Pagawal, Yahaya, Waha, Napash, Ha'a, Kalath, Manawa, Iwa, Na, the Shah. The Shah. Verse 19. Waha, Bashar, Ashar, Yagai, Bakal, Tama, La'a, Ya'akal, Baash, Yasharap, Waha, Bashar, Kal, Tahawar, Ya'akal, Bashar. Verse 20. Waha, Napash, Ashar, Ta'akal, Bashar, Mazabak, Hasha, La Mayam, Ashar, La Yahweh, Wata, Ma'a, Thawa, Ila, Yawa, Wanaka, Ratha, Hanapash, Hawa, Ma'ai, Maya. Verse 21. Wanapash, Kaya, the guy, Bakal, Tamai, Bata, Ma'ath, Adam, Awa, Bahama, Tama, Tama'a, Awa, Bakal, Shakwataza, Tama'a, Wa'akal, Mabashar, Zabak, Hasha, Lamayam, Ashar, La Yahweh, Wana Karatha, Hanapash, Hawa, Ma'ai, Maya. Verse 22. Waya Dabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La Amar. Verse 23. Dabar, Al, Banya, Yashala, Lamar, Call, Kalab, Shawar, Wakashab, Wa'iza, La'ah, Ta'a, Kalawa. Verse 24, Wakalab, Nabala, Wakalab, Tarapa, Ya'isha, Lakal, Mala, Aka, Wa'akal, La'ah, Ta'a, Kala, Hawa. Verse 25, Kaya, Call, Akal, Kalab, Man, Haba, Hama, Ashar, Yaqua, Rayab, Mana, Asha, La Yahweh, Wana, Karatha, Hanapash, Ha'a, Kalath, Ma'ai, Maya. Verse 26, Wakal, Dam, La'ah, Ta'a, Kalawa, Bakal, Mawa, Shaba, Thayakam, La'aiwa, Wala, Bahama. Verse 27, Call, Napash, Ashar, Tha'akal, Call, Dam, Wana, Karatha, Hanapash, Hawa'a, Ma'ai, Maya. Verse 28, Waya Dabar, Yahweh, Ah, Masha, La Amar. Verse 29, Dabar, Ah, Banya, Yashala, La Amar, Hama, Huarayab, Ath, Zabak, Shala, Mayawa, La Yahweh, Yaba, Ya, Ath, Quara, Banawa, La Yahweh, Mazabak, Shala, Mayawa. Verse 30, Yada, Yawa, Taba, Ya'a, Yana, Ath, Ashiyah, Yahweh, Ath, Hakalab, Al, Hakazah, Yaba, Ya'a, Nawa, Ath, Akazah, Laha, Nayap, Atawa, Dana, Wapa, Lapanya, Yahweh. Verse 31, Waha, Quatayar, Hakahan, Ath, Hakalab, Hama, Zabaka, Wahaya, Hakaza, La Aran, Wala Banyawa. Verse 32, Wa'ath, Shawak, Haya Mayan, Thanawa, Ra Wama, La Kahan, Maza Bakaya, Shala Mayakam. Verse 33, Hama Kwarayab, Ath, Dam, Hasha Lamayam, Wa'ath, Hakalab, Mabanya. Aran, Lawa, Thahaya, Shawak, Haya, Mayan, Lamana.
All right, let's go ahead and get that into English. You remember where you started?
Okay.
Go ahead.
In the English, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 7, verse 13. Besides the cakes, he shall offer for his offering leavened bread with the sacrifice of thanksgiving of his peace offerings. Verse 14. And of it he shall offer one out of the whole oblation for an heave offering unto the Lord. And it shall be the priest that sprinkleth the blood of the peace offerings.
Keep going.
Verse 15. And the flesh of the sacrifice of his peace offerings for thanksgiving shall be eaten the same day that it is offered. He shall not leave any of it until the morning.
One thing that you got to come to terms with when you're reading this is that it's very similar to like a barbecue, because the fragrance that is generated during a barbecue is a pleasant smell. Now, of course, it's it's dead animals technically, right? But there's a savoriness to it that pleases the Most High. What it's saying right here, and read verse 15, where it says, "And the flesh of the sacrifice of his peace offerings for thanksgiving shall be eaten the same day that it is offered." This is particularly talking about eating the food fresh, right? Not saving any leftovers. I know we like to have leftovers, but for this particular example, we're not to have any leftovers. You understand what I'm saying? It's like when we have a feast day, all the food gets eaten right away. You notice that? Because the food always so good, we just tear it all up, and then there's nothing left. And if there is anything left, it doesn't last that long. Brothers will go for a third plate if they need to. Brothers gain a couple pounds on these feast days. That's why we get what's called the UPK gut, because we eating good up in here. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Let's just know how to throw down that food. And brothers that know how to cook, they be doing their thing. So it's like everybody eating good. Go ahead.
Verse 16. But if the sacrifice of his offering be a vow or a voluntary offering, it shall be eaten the same day that he offereth his sacrifice. And on the morrow also the remainder of it shall be eaten.
Keep going.
Verse 17. But the remainder of the flesh of the sacrifice on the third day shall be burnt with fire.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 18. And if any of the flesh of the sacrifice of his peace offerings be eaten at all on the third day, it shall not be accepted, neither shall it be imputed unto him that offereth.
Okay.
It shall be an abomination, and the soul that eateth of it shall bear his iniquity.
This is crazy. This is actually a law against leftovers on the third day. Yeah. When it's talking about, now, I'm not saying that your everyday typical meal that you make, your meal prep is bad. That's not what it's talking about. It's talking about this particular offering that is to be a Thanksgiving offering. You understand? Those things are meant to be utilized at their greatest potential of use, not wasted or put to the side, try to eat later. You understand? So it just kind of goes with the spirit of initiative and getting things done into its completion right when it is used, rather than trying to, conserve things for yourself. Because we get into the mentality of wanting to preserve ourselves and be selfish and to hide, stashes of our own little snacks and food away from everybody else in the family so that we have it for later. But the thing is that this particular law right here is damn near enforcing brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody eats. Make sure everybody does this before there's none. Make sure there's none left. You might be able to get away with a little bit on the second day, but by that third day, the rest of it got to be purged. Go ahead.
Verse 19. And the flesh that toucheth any unclean thing shall not be eaten. It shall be burnt with fire. And as for the flesh, all that be clean shall eat thereof.
Exactly. Keep going.
Verse 20. But the soul that eateth of the flesh of the sacrifice of peace offerings that pertain unto the Lord, having his uncleanness upon him,
Damn.
even that soul shall be cut off from his people.
And this just goes without saying that you're not supposed to partake in these things while being unclean. Okay? Can't be putting up no excuses in this. This is the law. If anybody tries to tell you that oh you just come anyway, well the law literally is saying that it is an abomination to do so when you're unclean. So I don't care how many little accidents you have or what have you, whatever comes up, you slipped into some trouble, you're gonna have to just take that L and not be in there. That's the law. It's very clear. Keep going.
Verse 21. Moreover, the soul that shall touch any unclean thing, as the uncleanness of man, or any unclean beast, or any abominable unclean thing, and eat of the flesh of the sacrifice of peace offerings, which pertain unto the Lord, even that soul shall be cut off from his people.
Go ahead.
Verse 22. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 23, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, ye shall eat no manner of fat of ox or of sheep or of goat. Verse 24, and the fat of the beast that dieth of itself, and the fat of that which is torn with beasts.
This is important. Go ahead.
May be used in any other use, but ye shall in no wise eat of it.
Now, when it's saying may be used in any other use, what's any other use that these things are used that are not eating?
Sacrifice.
That or what else? I don't know. I don't think you would use it for that. So it's saying any of these animals that you normally can't eat, any of these clean animals, it says that which dieth of itself, meaning old age, disease, or that which was torn with beasts. If it was attacked and mauled to death, then it becomes unusable because we are not bottom feeders. Even when it's a technically clean food, we're not vultures. We don't pick off of dead things. We are the ones that end that animal's life while it's in its prime so that it can be used in its prime. You ever look at somebody that's aged 80 years old, 90 years old? They ain't got a whole lot left on them. Somebody that's diseased, their body is falling apart on them. That's not going to, no, of course, we're not talking about people. We're talking about the animals. Well, think about in the same case with animals. Animals get old. They start losing that muscle. Everything starts to sag more. And then the quality of what's there cannot be transferred to you because there's nothing to transfer because it's gone away. It's like, I saw this documentary of how the sun feeds a cheetah. You know how it feeds a cheetah? Because the sun has to go into the plants that have photosynthesis that grow the plants. So that's energy right there. And then there's an animal that comes along and eats that plant. And that energy gets transferred from the sun to the plant to that animal. And then the cheetah goes and hunts that animal. And then the cheetah gets that energy from the sun through the plant, through the animal that ate the plant. So you got to understand that it was at its prime. At its prime is when you're supposed to absorb that energy. So when you're reading this right here, it's telling you not to be a vulture is what it's saying. Go ahead.
Verse 25. For whosoever eateth the fat of the beast, of which men offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, even the soul that eateth it shall be cut off from his people. Verse 26. Moreover, ye shall eat no manner of blood, whether it be of fowl or of beast, in any of your dwellings.
Now, I know a lot of these scriptures are referring to the sprinkling of the blood on the animal. Those are things that to us, we think, oh man, that sounds barbaric, right? Well, we're not eating that blood. I just hope y'all understand that. You know, people over here talking about we in a cult. Oh, what y'all doing over there drinking cups of blood? No, we ain't. The law says not to deal with the blood. That's why we cook the way we do. That's why it's cooked. Just where the skin, just a little bit burnt on the skin. That way, you know, the inside is getting rid of that blood. You know what I'm saying? Once it's at a certain temperature, a lot of that gets purged out. It gets dried up, gets evaporated, right? Because water gets evaporated when you cook it. And that's why people don't like when food is cooked all the way, because they say it's dry. Because what? Because the moisture inside the food that they're cooking, it gets evaporated. Well, the blood gets evaporated too. You understand what I'm saying? So getting rid of that is why we cook our food medium well done. You know what I'm saying? On the other end of the spectrum, whereas Esau, he'll eat that pottage while it's still red, damn near while it's still moving. He'll just bite a cow. You know what I'm saying? Like we completely different people. Go ahead.
Verse 27. More whatsoever soul it be that eateth any manner of blood, even that soul shall be cut off from his people.
Right. Don't be mixing that blood because technically it becomes part of your blood. Everything that you absorb, all the nutrients you absorb, they end up in your bloodstream. So don't be taking life forms of other beings and trying to put that in yours. That's just going to be something that your body's going to have to filter out because we have different blood types. You know what I'm saying? They say we all bleed the same blood, but why is there A positive and B positive and O negative and all these other different types of blood? Blood's not all the same, let alone animals too. So we're not supposed to be dealing with the life force of these other creatures like that. It's supposed to be purged from it before you consume it. Go ahead.
Verse 28. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 29, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, he that offereth the sacrifice of his peace offerings unto the Lord shall bring his oblation unto the Lord of the sacrifice of his peace offerings. Verse 30, his own hand shall bring the offerings of the Lord made by fire, the fat with the breast, it shall he bring, that the breast may be waved for a wave offering before the Lord. Verse 31, and the priest shall burn the fat upon the altar, but the breast shall be Aaron's and his sons. Verse 32, and the right shoulder shall ye give unto the priest for an heave offering of the sacrifices of your peace offerings. Verse 33, he among the sons of Aaron that offereth the blood of the peace offerings and the fat shall have the right shoulder for his part.
That's verse 33.
Okay.
All right, with that, imagine.
Call ya Allah, ban Yashkar, ban Yasha Allah.
Call Yalla ban Yashkar ban Yasha Yahabashim Yashar Bakata. Go ahead and read 14 verses. He just finished 33. So you're at Leviticus chapter 7, verse 34.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 7, verse 34.
It's going to take you to verse 9 of the next chapter.
Come on, sir. Kaya, Ath, Kaza, Hatana, Wa, Pa, Wa'ath, Shawap, Hatha, Wa, it's like Hatha, Ra, Wa, Ma, La Kwa, Kha, Thaya, Ma'ath, Banaya, Yashra Allah, Mazab, Na, Kaya, Shalamayaham, Wa'athan, Atham, La Ahran, Hakahan, Walabana Yawa, La Kakwa, I Wala, it's like Awalam, Ma'ath, Banaya, Yashua Allah, verse 35, Za'ath, Mashakath, Aharan, Wamashakath, Banayawa, Ma'ashaya, Yahweh, Banayawam. So like it, Bayawam. Hakwa Ra Yab, Atham, La Kahan, La Yahweh. Verse 36. Ashar, Tazawah, Yahweh. La Tata, Laham, Bayawam, Mashach, Kawa, Atham, Ma'ath, Banaya, Yasra'ala, Kakwath, Iwalam, Ladaratham. Verse 37. Za'ath, Hathawara, La'ila, Lama Nacha, Wala Ta'ath, Wala Asham, Wala Mala Wa'ayam, Wala Zabak, Hashalah Mayam. Verse 38. Ashar, Tazawah, Yahweh, Ath, Mashah, Bahar, Sayanaya, Bayawam, Tazawah, Thawa, Ath, Banaya, Yasra'ala, Lahakwara, Yab, Ath, Kwarabanayaham, La Yahweh, Bamadabar, Sayanaya, Pa. Leviticus chapter 8, verse 1. Waya Dabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La Amar. Verse 2. Kakwa, Ath, Aharan, Wa'ath, Bana, Bana Yawa, Atawa, Wa'ath, Habagadayam, Wa'ath, Shaman, Hamashakha, Wa'ath, Par, Hakar, Ta'ath, Wa'ath, Shanaya, Ha'ayalayam, Wa'ath, Saul, Hamatazawa, it's like Hamatazawath. Verse 3. Wa'ath, call, Ha'aida, Haqua, Hall, all, Pathach, Ahal, Mawa'id. Verse 4. Waya Aish, Mashah, Ka'ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Athawa, Watha Kwa Hall, Ha'ida, all, Pathak, Ahal, Mawa'id. Verse 5. Waya'amar, Mashah, all, Ha'ida, Za, Hada, Bar, Ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, La Aisha, select La Aisha Wath. Verse 6. Waya Quad Rab, Mashah, Ath, Aharan, Wa'ath, Banayawa, Wayara, Kataza, Atham, Bamayam. Verse 7. Wayathan, Ayla Yawa, Ath Hakathanath Wayahab Gar Atawa Banath Wayala Bash Atawa Ath Hamai Yal Wayathan Ailayawa Ath Ha'apad Wayahagar Atawa Bahat Shab Ha'apad Ha'apad Waya'apad Lawa Bawa. Verse 8. Wayasham Ailayawa Ath Hakashan Wayathan Al Hakashan Ath Ha'a Wa Rayam Wa'ath Hathamayam. Verse 9. Wayasham Ath Hamatazana Path Al Ra'ashawa Wayasham Al Hamatazana Path Al Al Mawal Panayawa Ath Tazayas. So like it Tazayas Tazah Hazahab Nazar Hakodash Ka'ashar Tazawa Yahweh Ath Mashah. Verse 10.
Go ahead and go to the English.
Oh, it's like where we at?
Verse 34, 7 and 34.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 7, verse 34. For the wave, for the wave beast and the
breast.
Oh, for the wave breast and the heave shoulder have I taken of the children of Israel from off the sacrifices of their peace offerings, and have given them unto Aaron the priest, unto his sons, by a statute forever from among the children of Israel. Verse 35. This is the portion of the anointing of Aaron and the anointing of his sons out of the offerings of the Lord made by fire in the day when he presented them to minister unto the Lord in the priest office.
This is basically kind of like a tithing that's given to the tribe of Levi, that their portion is ordained by the Lord for them to receive, whether it be that it says the right shoulder, the breast of the animal is dedicated for the priesthood. And at that time, of course, that would be the equivalent of your La'ishara, which is the 10th in the Hebrew. And so this is where we get that from. It's just a portion of that. Of course, it's mentioned as well later, more specifically for tithing in general and what that could mean, different resources and things like that. This is specifically referring to their portion of the food that is being used for the sacrifices. Go ahead.
Verse 36, which the Lord commanded to be given them of the children of Israel in the day that he anointed them by a statute forever throughout their generations.
Keep going.
Verse 37, this is the law of the burnt offering, of the meat offering, and of the sin offering, and of the trespass offering,
Yep.
and of the consecrations of the sacrifice of the peace offerings.
So pretty much all the offerings is mentioning that, just to clarify. Well, which offerings is it for, where you got to give them their portion? Well, all of them. Go ahead.
Verse 38, which the Lord commanded Moses in Mount Sinai in the day that he commanded the children of Israel to offer their oblations unto the Lord in the wilderness of Sinai.
Keep going.
Chapter 8, verse 1. Leviticus chapter 8, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, take Aaron and his sons with him, and the garments, and the anointing oil, and a bullock for the sin offering, and 2 rams, and a basket of unleavened bread. Verse 3, and gather thou all the congregation together unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 4, and Moses did as the Lord commanded him, and the assembly was gathered together unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 5, and Moses said unto the congregation, this is the thing which the Lord commanded to be done. Verse 6, and Moses brought Aaron and his sons and washed them with water. Verse 7, and he put upon him the coat and girded him with the girdle, and clothed him with the robe, and put the ephod upon him, and girded him with the curious girdle of the ephod, and bound it unto him therewith. Verse 8, and he put the breastplate upon him. Also he put in the breastplate the Urim and the Thummim. Verse 9, and he put the mitre upon his head, and also upon the mitre, even upon his forefront, did he put the golden plate, the holy crown, as the Lord commanded Moses.
That's right. And so I'm going to go back to the Hebrew here. But yeah, that's basically how the garment was set up for the priesthood. It was a very pristine garment that was to stand out from the rest of them, even with the ephod and the breastplate with the stones on it. They represented the 12 tribes of Israel. He's just basically setting up exactly the way the Lord told him to set it up for Aaron and his sons. We're going to go back to the Hebrew. We're going to finish it out. I'm going to read... I'm going to read through verse 23.
Come on. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 8, verse 10 in the Hebrew. Wayakrakra, Masha, Ath, Shaman, Hamasha, Ka, Wayamashach, Ath, Hamashakan, Wa'ath, Kal, Ashar, Bawa, Waya, Kodash, Watham. Verse 11. Wayaz, Mama Nawa, Al, Hamazabach, Shabai, Pa'ai Mayam, Wayam Mashach, Ath, Hamazabach, Wa'ath, Kal, Kala Salakia, Kala Yawa, Wa'ath, Hakai Yar, Wa'ath, Kanawa, Laquadashium. Verse 12. Wayata Sakwa, Mashak Salakia, Mashaman, Hamasha Ka, Al, Ra'ash, Aharan, Wa'ash Salakia, Waya Mashak, Athawa, Laquadash Dashwa. Verse 13. Waya Quad Salakia, Waya Quad Rab, Masha, Banaya, Aharan, Wa Salakia, Waya La Bashyam, Salakia, Waya La Basham. Salakia, Katha Nath, Waya Gar, Atham, Abanath, Waya Khadbash, Laham, Maga Ba I Wath, Wa Ashar, Ka Ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Ath, Masha. Verse 14. Waya Gash, Ath, Par, Hakata Ath, Waya Sa Mak, Aharan, Wabana Yawa, Ath, Yaham, Al, Ra'ash, Par, Hakatha, Ath. Verse 15. Wayashakath. Oh, Slakia. Wayashakat. Wayakokwa. Masha. Ath. Hadam. Wayathan. Al. Quara na. Select. Quara na. Wath. Hamazabach. Sabayab. Ba'ataza na. Select it. Ba'atazaba Iwa. Waya Kata Ath. Hamazabak. Wa'ath. Hadam. Yatazak. No, select it. Yatazak. Al. Right. Yasawad. Hamazabak. Waya Quadat. Select Waya Quadash Shawa. Select it. Laka Par. Ila Yawa. Verse 16. Waya Ka Ath Kal Hakad Lab Ashar Al Hakwad Rab Wa'ath Yata Rath Hakad select it. Hakad Hakabar Bad. I need something to drink. Wa'ath Shanaya Hakala Yath Wa'ath Kala Ba Han Waya Quathar Masha it's like Hama Zabach. Verse 17. Wa'ath Hapar Wa'ath Irawa Wa'ath Bashawa Shalak Slake Bashawarwa Wa'ath Parashawa Sharap Ba'ash Makawas Lama Khana Ka'ashar Tazawa Yahawa Ath Basha. Verse 18. Wayakar Rab Ath Ayal Ha'ayla Wayasa Makawa Aharan Wabanayawa Ath Yadyam Al La'ash Ha'ayal. Verse 19. Wayasha Kath Wayazarach Masha Ath Hadam Al Hamaza. It's like Hamazabach Sabayab. Verse 20. Wa'ath Ha'ayal Nathach La Nathachayawa Waya Quatar Masha Ath Hara Slake Haraash Wa'ath Hanatha Hayam Wa'ath Hapadar. Verse 21. Wa'ath Hakarab Wa'ath Hakara Salakia Hakara Ayam Rakash Bamayam Bayakwa Tar Masha Ath Call Ha Salakia Ha Y'all Hamazah Bach Ayla Hawa Hawa La Rayak Nayachaka Asha Hawa La Yahwa Ka Ashar Tazawa Yahwa Ath Masha. Verse 22. Waya Rab Ath Ha'a Yal Hashanaya Ayal Hamala Ayam Wayasama Kawa Aharan Wa Banayawa Ath Yadyam Al Ra'ash Ha'a Yal. Verse 23. Wayasha Kat Waya Waka Masha Mada Mawa Waya Tan Al Thana Wak as the water Aizan Aharan. The water. Hayama Nayath Wa'al Bahan Yadwa Hayama Nayath Wa'al Bahan Ragalawa Hayama Nayath. Verse 24. Wayakwa Ath Banaya Aharan Waya Than Masha Man Hadam Al Thana Wak Azanam Hayama Nayath Wa'al Bahan Yadam Yadyam Hayamanayath Wa'al Bahan Ragalam Hayamanayath Wayaza Rakha Masha Ath Hadam Al Hamazabach Sabayab. Verse 25. Waya Kwakha Ath Hakalab Wa'ath Ha'ala Ya.
Oh, my bad. It's like you're good. You're supposed to stop at 23. Go ahead and go to the English. You had start at verse 10.
Come on, sir. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 8, verse 10. And Moses took the anointing oil and anointed the tabernacle and all that was therein and sanctified them. Verse 11, and he sprinkled thereof upon the altar 7 times, and anointed the altar and all his vessels, both the laver and his foot, to sanctify them. Verse 12, and he poured of the anointing oil upon Aaron's head, and anointed him to sanctify him. Verse 13, and Moses brought Aaron's sons, and put coats upon them, and girded them with girdles, and put bonnets upon them, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 14, and he brought the bullock of the sin offering, and Aaron and his sons laid their hands upon the head of the bullock for the sin offering. Verse 15, and he slew it, and Moses took the blood and put it upon the horns of the altar round about with his fingers, and purified the altar, and poured the blood at the bottom of the altar, and sanctified it, to make reconciliation upon it. Verse 16, and he took all the fat that was upon the inwards, and the caul above the liver, and the 2 kidneys, and their fat, and Moses burnt it upon the altar. Verse 17, but the bullock and his hide, his flesh, and his dung, he burnt with the fire without the camp.
What does that mean, without the camp?
Outside.
Away from it.
Come on.
Away from it is what it's talking about. So, like, obviously the dung, this is like the intestine tract, all the stuff that would really stink. This is why I have a problem with, I don't have a problem with menudo, but I have a problem with while it's being cooked. Because you know what menudo is, right?
It's the stomach lining with the cow.
Which means what?
It's got dung. It's got dung in it.
That's menudo.
Right.
It's not my favorite. I'm not gonna say it's terrible, but I mean, goddamn. I mean, there's fecal matter. There's fecal matter. You can purge it all you want. It's still kind of sort of there, right? Well, we say the same with the blood. The blood is you cook the food all the way to purge as much of it out. It's the same thing when you do this. It's just that with this particular case, we don't deal with it at all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you start dealing with all the extra little, was it gizzards and all that kind of stuff? That's where you start getting into that questionable territory. Some of it, obviously some of it's lawful. Brothers is eating it, but that ain't what I prefer. You know what I'm talking about? That's just
I understand.
Me,
I love menudo.
I
don't care what you say.
I dig it. You want to eat that doodle?
I'm gonna eat my menudo.
Menudo's good when you eat it, but when it's being cooked,
pero sin pata.
Yeah.
Without the pig foot.
Exactly. Well, obviously not that. All right, go ahead.
As the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 18. And he brought the ram of the burnt offering, and Aaron and his sons laid their hands upon the head of the ram. Verse 19. And he killed it. And Moses sprinkled the blood upon the altar round about. Verse 20. And he cut the ram into pieces, and Moses burnt the head and the pieces and the fat.
This is what it takes to eat. You got to kill animals. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no light thing.
Right.
Killing an animal. And you got to do it humanely, right? You raise it. You befriend it, right? You call it a nickname. You got a nickname for the goat, right?
Right.
Then you got to come to the day where you got to kill that thing. But you got to do it clean. You got to do it in a way where he ain't know what's coming, so he can't tense up.
Right.
It just has to be quick and just got to get it over with. And you know what? Another thing, too, is that kind of teaches us about detachment, right? Not getting too attached to stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because everything serves its purpose. Now, obviously, the one thing that we will be attached to is each other through the brotherhood of the truth and coming together and really keeping a tightly knit group of a priesthood that gets all these things done. That we don't detach from.
Right.
But everything else that distracts us from that, it's up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, not up for grabs, but it's fair game in that sense where we're not focused on that. So we're not attached to those things. And even something as simple as an animal and having to purge it, having to destroy its life so that you can use it for another purpose, that's something that comes with territory. That's something that generally men do. It's not necessarily something you see women doing because they're, of course, a lot different, right? They're the weaker vessel, and so they can't handle it. They just want to see it on the plate when it's all prepared and good to go, or the part that they can use to do the cooking, and then that's fine. They don't have to imagine all the stuff that came to get it to that point. Make it easy for them so they can do their job. But, I mean, technically, the hard work is done by the men because you have to kill it. You have You have to toe the ground to prepare land for that thing, for that animal to graze and grow and strong. That's a lot of work. There's a lot of work that goes into that. And the end result is we have food.
Right.
Shalom. Go ahead.
Verse 21. And he washed the inwards and the legs in water, and Moses burnt the whole ram upon the altar. It was a burnt sacrifice for a sweet savior, and an offering made by fire unto the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses.
Keep going.
Verse 22. And he brought the other ram, the ram of reconsecration, and Aaron and his sons laid their hands upon the head of the ram. Verse 23. And he slew it, and Moses took of the blood, of it, and put it upon the tip of the altar. And put it upon the tip of Aaron's right ear, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot.
All right. And so that's again, that's just the specifics that the Most High ordered for them to do, and so that's what they're following through with. But they're going to end it on that. We're going to actually continue this in the next Sabbath service to get more details on all of these laws. When we get closer to Leviticus chapter 11, we're going to start getting more into the dietary laws and other things as well. This is referring to the sacrificial laws, which is, our customs. Go ahead. With that, Amadim.
La Yashra Allah.
La Yashra Allah. All right, with that, Amadim, Sar, which means to turn. Upon Wahakwadam, we're going to finish with the Lord's Prayer and the Lashwan Kodash. Abanau. Shemka, Yahweh, Malakaka, Taba'a, Radazaka, Aya, Aisha, Baratza, Kawa, Aya, Rashama, Lathalano, Lakam, Kau, Nuam, Masalakna, Kamawatna, Kasalakna, Kawawatina, Wala'a, Tabi'ana, Masawan, Abo, Hawashino, Mayan, Right, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wahala, Watapara, Lavalemi. Come on. Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right, Sar. At this time, what we're going to do is we're going to salute the scroll. Go ahead and step down right here. Yeah. Go ahead and blow the horn one time. This will go ahead and conclude the Isupk San Antonio Sabbath service. So at this time, we're going to give the brothers one courtesy salute. Individual. Ahmad Shabbat. Ahmad Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah. Yad Yamatah. Sorry, and turn and face the sisters for one courtesy salute. Individual. Ahmad Shabbat. Ahmad Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Yad Yamatah. Dismiss.